Dropping a column. A column can be dropped using this command, but one must specify the option restrict or cascade for the drop behavior. Okay, if you want to delete a column means you have to use cascade or restrict option. But alter table, which table? Teachers table. Drop means what? Delete. Drop de department number, cascade. But you remember one thing, restrict and cascade option are not supported in MySQL Server 5.6.20 version. Hence, it will not allow to drop a column. Okay, hence it will not allow to drop a column. After that, you can use, if you want to delete another column means, you have to write alter table teacher drop age. Okay, age column is not referred as a primary key or foreign key. So you have to delete the column by using this command. Next, let us see altering a column. Okay, altering a column. How to alter a column in a table. A column definitions can also be altered. A column definition means what? Column name. Alter table. Okay, which table? Teacher. Okay, which column? Salary. So again, you will write alter drop default. Drop default means what? Default number will be deleted on the column salary. Okay. So again, you have to write alter table teacher alter salary set default value. Value is what? 30,000. Before the default value is what? 40,000. Again, you have to update a new value on that particular column. So first you have to drop default constraint. After you have to set default value 30,000. So this way you can alter a table. Next, dropping keys. Dropping keys means what? Dropping foreign key or primary key or any key can be dropped by using alter table command. Okay, let us see here. Alter table. Which table? Teacher. Drop means what? If you want to delete anything on a table means you have to use drop command. And the next foreign key. Okay, foreign key. Teacher. Okay, teacher foreign key. Okay, foreign key. Okay, teacher table FK. So, cascade or restrict option can be specified for the drop behavior, though not supported in MySQL Server 5.6. Okay, primary key can be dropped by using the command alter table, table name, drop, primary key, teacher, PK. Okay, this is for what? Foreign key delete option. This is for what? Primary key delete option. Next, let us see adding a constraint. Okay, if you want to add a constraint means you have to use, if you want to add the foreign key constraint teacher FK, back then the command would be alter table teacher, table name, add. What do you add? Yes, constraint. Which you want to add? Teacher, foreign key, and then write foreign key, department number is a column name, and then references, which table, department table, and then which column, department ID, on delete, set null, on update, set null. This is a way to add a constraint on the table. Okay, again, I will say that alter is a command, table, which table, teacher, add, what you add, constraint, teacher, foreign key, which table, which column, department number, references table is what? Department table, department ID, on set, null on update, set null. Next, insert command. Insert command is what? DML command. Okay, insert command is what? DML command, data manipulation language. Okay, so this command is used to insert a row in a table. Insert a row in a table. we must specify the name of the table in which tuple is to be inserted on the values. Okay. So the values must be in the same order. Same order means what? First, for example, first is teacher's ID, next is teacher's name, next is address, age, this like, okay. So during the create table command, okay, to insert a tuple in a table, insert command can be used. Okay, so see here, insert is a keyword into which table you want to insert that value, teacher table. What do you add? Values. First one is what? Number, and then first name, last name, gender, salary, date of birth, and then last one is what? Department number. Okay, this is the way to insert the value into your table. Okay, insert into table name is what? Teacher, and then value is what? 101, and then first name, last name, gender, salary, date, department number. Next, let us see another form. Okay, another method to insert command. Okay, so insert into table name. Okay, first name, last name, gender, teacher ID, date of birth, department number, salary. These are all what? Column name. At the same time, you want to insert the value of the column means you have to write the same order. First name is what? Here. Last name is what? Here. Gender is what? Here. Teacher's ID is what? Here. Date of birth is what? Here. Department number is what? Here. Salary is what? 50,000. This is the way to insert your value into table. One is without column name. Another one is with column name. Next, let us see update command. Update means what? If you want to update a new value or modify the value means you have to use this command. Say here, update is a keyword, teacher is a table name, set is a keyword, salary is a column. That salary value is what? 55,000, where teacher ID 101. Teacher ID 101. So see here, where class. So see here, teacher table, we want to update the salary of teacher, teacher's ID 101 to 55,000. Okay, 55,000. Okay, this is the way to update the row 101 teacher's ID. The salary is what? 55,000. Next, another method, you want to update the salary. Update teacher table, set salary equal to salary plus 5,000. Already she has salary and add 5,000 where teacher name equal to Sanaya. Okay, so where the place Sanaya, that column, that means that row will be updated as 500 added to that salary column. Next, let us see delete command. Delete command means what? If you want to delete one or more rows in a table means you have to use delete command. So see here, delete from which table? Teacher table, where teacher ID 101. So teacher ID 101 row will be deleted. Okay, here using where class condition. Okay, so which condition here? Teacher ID equal to 101. That 101 row will be deleted. Next, let us see select command. Select command means what? That select command is used to retrieve the information from your database. If you want to retrieve the information from your database means you have to use select command. So see here, select is a keyword, attribute list. If you want to delete particular, if you want to retrieve the information from the particular column means you have to write the column name here. Next, from which table? Yes, for example, teacher table or department table. Some conditions, suppose greater than equal to 18 age, the list members will be displayed on the screen means you have to write the condition here. Next, let us see query. Query means what? Command. To retrieve all the informations about teacher with ID equal to 101 means you have to use this command. In this query, we have to specify all the attributes in the select class. An easier way to do this to use asterisk, which means all the attributes. Okay. So see here, select the start from teacher where teacher ID equal to 101. Immediately, the result will be displayed on the screen. 101 is a teacher's ID. Sanaya Batra, female, 50,000, date of birth, department number 1. Okay. So this answer will be displayed on the screen. Next, let us see another query to find the names of all teachers earning more than 50,000. To find the name of all the teachers earning more than 50,000, select first name, last name. Okay, select first name and then last name. Okay, teachers having first name and then last name. So here I am writing column name column name first name, and then another column name last name. From which table? Teachers table, where salary greater than 50,000. So these members are got the salary more than 50,000. Next, let us see another query. To display teacher ID, first name, last name, and department number of teacher who belongs to department number 4 or 7. Who belongs to department number 4 or 7. So here displayed only 4 and 7. Okay. So see the query. Select which column? Teacher's ID, first name, last name, department number. From which table? Teacher. Where condition is what? Department number equal to 4 or department number equal to 7. Immediately the result will be displayed on the screen. Department 4 and then department 7. Next, let us see another query. To retrieve the name of all the teachers and the names and the numbers of the respective departments. Okay, select first name, last name, department ID, department name from teacher and department. Okay, so here two tables. Okay, one is for teachers table, another one is for department table. So first name, last name, department ID, department name. So this query will result in a set in which the number of rows will be multiplied as rows in the teachers table. So teachers table having 14, department table having 9. So 14 into 9 equal to how many rows? 126 rows. Okay. So since we have not specified any var class, this query will combine each row in table, teachers table with each row of department table, resulting in the Cartesian product of two tables. That is called as what? Cross join. So here not specified var class, instead of using Cartesian join. Okay. See here, select first name, last name, department ID, department name from teacher department. Okay. Teacher is a one table, another table is what? Department. Some conditions where department ID equal to department number. So department ID equal to department number. To join the table, teacher table and then department table, immediately you got the result this like. Okay. Next, let us see another query. Select first name, last name, department ID, department name from teachers table and then department table where teacher ID equal to teacher number and teacher name equal to chemistry. So who is all chemistry department? That name will be displayed on the screen. Next, let us see another query. To retrieve the names of all the teachers who belongs to the Hindi department. Okay, who is for the Hindi department? That department will be displayed on the screen. Select first name, last name from which table? Teachers table and then department table where department ID equal to teacher dot department ID and department name equal to Hindi. Okay. So department dot department ID, teacher dot department ID. Okay. Suppose the both are same means immediately will the displayed on the screen. Next, let us see another method is used to create aliases. Okay. Aliases means what? That means, for example, uh, Information technology alias IT. Okay, so this is the same way. They are created by using the keyword AS. Okay, for example, the above query can also be written as select first name, last name from teacher alias T. Okay, so teacher alias what? T. Department AS alias for D, where D dot depot ID equal to T dot depot ID and the depot name is equal to what? Hindi. Okay. So allies are used to resolve ambiguity of relations. Okay. Next, let us see another query. Select first name as F name, last name alias L name from teacher as T, department as T, where D dot department ID equal to T dot department ID and department name equal to Hindi. You will receive the result this like. Next, let us see another query. In SQL, duplicate tuples can appear more than once in a table. Duplicate tuples can appear more than one in a table. And in result of a query, however, if the requirement is to result distinct values of an attribute, then it can be done by using keyword distinct. Okay, for example, see here, select department number from teacher where gender is equal to M, where general is equal to M. So, in this result, 2 is appearing twice, which is not required as a query, is find only the department numbers. Okay, department numbers. Hence, we can use distinct keyword in the select cause. So that is no repetitions in the result. There is no repetitions in the result. That is the use of distinct. Okay. So next, let us see another query. To retrieve names of all the teachers starting from letter S. Starting from letter S means select first name from teacher. Which table? Teacher table, where first name like yes percentage. So yes starting name will be displayed on the screen. Next, let us see another query. To retrieve names of all the teachers having 6 characters in the first name and starting with yes. Select first name from teacher where first name like yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to give the command this like. So you will receive the output this like. Okay, see here. To retrieve names of all the teachers whose are having 6 characters in the first name and starting with S. You have to write select first name from which table? Teacher where first name like yes 5 underscore characters. Immediately you got the result this like. Next, if you want to retrieve the names of all the teachers having at least 6 characters in the first name, you have to write the query this like. Select first name from which table? Teachers table where first name like underscore and then percentage mark. You will receive the output this like.